Can you tell me what did you do today? Again? Sorry?
I go to school, then I take a shower, then I eat dinner.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good. Well, what did you eat for dinner? Yes, what did you eat?
Rice, cabbage,
Mm-hmm.
and some meat.
Is that all?
Yes,
Okay, that's good. All right, what about the weather for today? How is the weather? It's,
the weather is
you say rainy or sunny?
windy.
Oh, windy. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's actually similar here. Yeah, it's windy, but in our place it's also windy and rainy. Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, today we are going to continue to study your book. So wait a while. Let me share it with you. All right, please wait. Okay, there you go. Can you see your book? Not yet.
Okay, I can see now.
Okay. So last or yesterday we had talked about, wait, okay, these things. So some places or best cities to live all around the world. So we have four choices right there. Okay, so before we go through the activities, let's study the grammar. Okay, so are you familiar with comparatives and superlatives?
Yes,
Okay, so let's discuss more about it. Okay, so let's match the rules from A to I. Okay, in the active grammar box with the underlined examples in the article. So here are the active grammars. Okay, so one syllable adjectives, comparatives, it's a plus er than. Okay, remember? A plus er than. Okay, so that's for comparatives. Superlatives, so the ests. Okay. Okay, did you get that?
yes.
Let's say, for example, so er. Give me an adjective word. Okay, adjective word that we can add for er. So, for example, the word great. Okay, so in comparatives for one syllable adjective, it becomes greater. Okay, did you get that? Yeah, did you get that?
Yes.
Okay. For superlatives, since you have to add est, so what would be the correct word there for superlatives? For great, for the adjective great plus est. So it becomes great.
Greatest.
Correct. Okay, that is for superlative. All right. Oh, sorry. Greatest. Okay. So another one that is for one syllable. Next is two or more syllable adjectives. Okay, so more plus adjective than. Okay, that's for comparative. And for superlatives, the most plus the adjective without than. Okay, so for example, a two-syllable adjective is the word, let's say, beautiful. Okay, so if we're going to add it for
More
compare,
beautiful.
more beautiful plus, there's one word, more beautiful,
The most
mm, and the most beautiful for superlative. Okay, next is two-syllable adjectives ending in Y. Okay. So what you're going to do is to for comparatives, you have to remove Y and add E or IER than. Okay?
okay.
Okay, for example, happy. Okay, for two syllables in ending in Y, what's the comparative of happy? Comparative first for happy. Okay, happy.
More happy.
No,
Happier.
correct. Okay, that's comparative. It should be happier. So you just have to remove Y and add IER. Okay, for superlative, just add IEST. So happy becomes
The happiest.
correct. Okay, happiest. Okay, another one is irregular adjectives. Okay, for example, the word bad. Okay, you're not going to say more bad or most bad. No, you're not going to say that. So that is what we call irregular adjectives. So for comparatives, we will say worse than. Okay, worse than. That's for comparative. Okay, and for superlative, we say the most, or sorry, the worst. Okay, that's for superlative. Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay, now for the negative comparatives. Okay, so for comparative, let's say not as plus adjective and then as. Okay, we don't have for superlative, only for the negative comparative. All right. Okay, do you understand the use of comparatives and superlatives?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now let's try to answer the activities. Okay, wait. Oh, what happened? All right. Okay, so let's just go to activity 13. You have to complete the comparative sentences about cities that you know. Okay, so this one you have to make your own um adjective. Okay, but you have to use comparative sentences, all right? Okay, so let's try this one. You won't find anywhere. Okay, what's next? What do you think is the appropriate?
Better than Sydney.
Better. Okay. Better than Sydney. Mm, yes, that's quite great. Okay, how about number 2? The blank is or are not as blank in some cities. Okay, what city first? Yes, what city first? The blank is or are not as blank in some cities. Okay, you tell me the city first before we describe. Okay, any city that you know. It can be in your country or in some other countries that you know. Mm. Any other countries that you know or some cities that you know that you can use as an example? Mm-hmm. Yes, what is it? Okay, what city or which city is it that you prefer? Okay, so, okay, can you tell me what city is it? Uh-huh. Or which city is it? Okay, is it like in your city that you're living right now? Yeah? Okay, where? Where is it? What are the cities that you know that we can use in a sentence? Just to complete the sentence there. Uh-huh. Can you tell me? Mm-hmm. Can you tell me? Okay, what is it? What city is it? Not as blank in some cities. Okay, what is it? Okay, yeah. Can you tell me? Mm-hmm. Can you tell me? What city is it? Okay, you can share it to me. And what is the adjective that you're going to use there? Okay, what adjective are you going to use there? The blank is not as in some cities. Can you make up the sentence? Can you hear me? Okay, now can you tell me your answer? Yeah, what's your answer? Number 2. The blank is are not as blank in some cities. Mm-hmm. Yes, what is it? Yeah. What city? Any cities that you know?
I don't know any cities.
Okay, for example, in Poland, okay, the Krakow is not, all right, let's write, okay, is not as good or not as famous in some cities. Okay, next one. Blank has a reputation for being blank than other cities. Okay, which one is it? Vancouver, Krakow, what else? Sydney or Santiago? You can use those words.
Um, I want to see more about the Santiago, Chile.
Okay, here. Okay, did you got any idea about Santiago, Chile now?
Um,
Let's go back to the sentence. Okay, blank has a reputation for being than other cities. Okay, so we will write here. Um, what's the name of the city again? Santiago, Chile. Chile, I mean.
Um,
Okay, Santiago.
and Santiago is or are not
No,
as
no, 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 this one has a reputation for being
no um, reputation of Vancouver.
hmm? No. What's in Santiago that's
Um,
pretty?
I changed into Vancouver.
All right. Okay, wait. Okay. Vancouver has a reputation for being
Um, for for being the more relaxed than other cities.
more relaxed. Okay. More relaxed. For being more relaxed. Relax than other cities. Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So this is a correct sentence. Okay, so we need to use comparatives, comparative words in a sentence correctly in order to us to understand what we're referring to and how do you describe the word using comparatives. Okay, so more practice of using comparatives in a sentence. All right, understood?
Yes.
Okay, now use the phrases in the box to write or say 5 superlative sentences about cities that you know. For example, the first one, probably the blank in, all right, blank. Okay. So you just need to use those phrases in order to make a sentence using superlative. Okay? Okay. All right. So what is it? Probably the blank in blank. All right. Give me a sentence using those phrases. You may use this one of any city in, one of the most, one of the world's, some of the best. Okay, you can use those phrases. But you need to use superlatives, okay? Can you use it?
Okay.
All right, you can choose either of those phrases to make a sentence. Do you have a sentence already?
Um,
Uh-huh. Okay, what is it? You can use one of the most or one of the world's. Okay.
um, um, Sydney is one of the most expensive city in the world.
Exactly, that's correct. Okay. So you're using one of the most expensive. Okay, so the adjective you're using is expensive plus the superlative the most. Okay, that's great. All right, do you have any questions about comparatives and superlatives? Any
No.
questions? Okay, no questions. All right, so we will just continue the rest of the lesson in our next class since it's almost time. Well, thank you so much and have a good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye.